Welcome to this 2026 review of Linx Security, an AI-driven identity and access management platform built for enterprises that operate across hybrid and multi-cloud environments. If you are asking whether Linx Security uses AI and how, the answer is yes. AI is foundational to the platform. It continuously analyzes user behavior, access requests, and environmental signals to automate decisions and identify anomalies that may indicate risk. Let us start with the problem Linx Security is designed to solve. Enterprises are managing more users, more devices, and more applications than ever before, with identities spread across data centers, SaaS platforms, and public clouds. Traditional identity systems rely on manual provisioning and static rules that cannot keep pace with dynamic business needs or modern threat actors. The result is bloated entitlements, slow approvals, and blind spots around non-human identities such as service accounts and workloads. Linx Security addresses these challenges through automation, policy orchestration, and behavioral analytics. At the core is an AI engine trained to recognize normal patterns for users and machines. It inspects contextual data such as role, device, location, time, and historical behavior. When an access request is initiated, the engine can recommend approval, require step-up authentication, or flag the request for review based on risk. Over time, it learns from organization-specific patterns and outcomes to refine decisions. This feedback loop reduces manual workload while supporting least privilege principles. The platform's architecture is integration first. Linx Security offers REST APIs and supports SAML 2.0 and OAuth 2.0 to connect with identity providers, directories, and applications. Prebuilt connectors for AWS, Microsoft Azure, and Google Cloud Platform enable standardized onboarding of cloud resources. That means organizations can apply consistent identity policies across workloads, SaaS, and legacy systems, which is essential for zero-trust programs. Policy definition is flexible, enabling enterprises to combine role-based access control and attribute-based controls to reflect organizational context. For example, a role can establish the base set of entitlements, while attributes such as department, region, or device health add real-time constraints. Linx Security is designed to automate provisioning and deprovisioning based on lifecycle events, so access changes remain aligned with employment status, project assignments, and risk posture. The platform treats all identities as high-value assets. Human users, machine identities, and IoT devices are governed with uniform rigor. This is crucial because non-human identities often outnumber human users in cloud-native environments and may carry elevated permissions. Linx Security's monitoring applies AI-backed anomaly detection to these identities, helping surface credential misuse, lateral movement attempts, or suspicious automation behavior. From a user experience standpoint, the goal is to simplify and accelerate access without compromising security. Automated workflows replace manual ticketing for common tasks. Risk-based prompts trigger step-up verification only when necessary, reducing friction for low-risk requests. Administrators gain visibility through dashboards that highlight outliers, excessive entitlements, and policy drift, which are common causes of audit findings and security incidents. Performance and scale are central to enterprise adoption. Benchmarks indicate that Linx Security processes high volumes of concurrent requests with minimal latency, which matters for globally distributed teams and just-in-time access patterns. The platform can support both cloud-native and hybrid deployments, allowing organizations to modernize at their own pace while maintaining consistent identity controls. Security teams often ask how Linx Security supports detection and response. The AI engine powers user and entity behavior analytics that continuously evaluates signals for signs of compromise. When anomalies are detected, the platform can alert, quarantine access, or require re-authentication based on defined policies. This orchestration shortens the time from detection to containment. Centralized logging and audit trails support investigations and reporting, and they help demonstrate control effectiveness during assessments. Compliance and governance are frequent decision factors. Linx Security includes reporting and attestation capabilities that map identity activity to common regulatory and industry frameworks. By automating provisioning, tracking approvals, and recording policy decisions, the platform helps organizations evidence least privilege, separation of duties, and access review requirements. While each organization has unique obligations, these features support programs aligned with GDPR, HIPAA, SOX, and PCI DSS. Integration breadth is another pivotal area. With REST APIs, SAML 2.0, and OAuth 2.0, Linx Security can participate in federated identity flows, single sign-on, and token-based authorization. Prebuilt connectors to AWS, Azure, and Google Cloud Platform allow teams to extend identity governance into cloud accounts, serverless services, and containerized workloads. This approach reduces custom development and accelerates time to value. When evaluating fit, compare Linx Security with other players in the IAM market to see how its strengths align with your priorities. Organizations often cross-compare with Okta for workforce identity and customer identity, Microsoft Entra ID for tight integration with Microsoft ecosystems, Ping Identity for federation, and other vendors in the emerging AI-powered identity market. ForgeRock for complex enterprise scenarios, SailPoint for identity governance depth, and CyberArk for privileged access. Linx Security positions itself as an AI-forward platform with automation and analytics spanning human and non-human identities across hybrid environments. Your shortlist should reflect use cases such as workforce SSO, adaptive authentication, identity governance, and non-human identity control. Pricing and deployment depend on scale, features, and integration complexity. Total cost of ownership is influenced by reductions in manual provisioning, fewer access errors, and risk mitigation from continuous anomaly detection. Adoption success typically improves when organizations define clear roles, standardize entitlements, and automate onboarding and offboarding processes early in the rollout. For buyers, the key questions include: does the platform integrate with your critical applications and cloud providers without heavy customization? Can it handle your peak volumes with acceptable latency? Does the AI model adapt to your environment and provide actionable insights, not noise? Are auditing and reporting sufficient for your regulatory scope? And can you extend controls consistently to machine identities and IoT devices? In summary, Linx Security delivers an AI-powered approach to identity and access management that focuses on automation, analytics, and broad integration. It is engineered for enterprises that need to secure diverse identities in hybrid and multi-cloud environments while reducing manual overhead. If your roadmap emphasizes zero trust, least privilege, and continuous monitoring, Linx Security is a strong candidate to evaluate alongside other leading IAM platforms. By aligning policies, automating lifecycle events, and applying AI-backed anomaly detection, organizations can improve their security posture and streamline identity operations in 2026.